Hey everyone, it's Jennifer with DP Addiction Adventures. Oh my goodness, I don't have my glasses on. I scheduled this to go live so you guys could see what I was doing, and YouTube refuses to let me flip and use my phone. So you guys get to see me half asleep and nauseous without my glasses. So we're gonna make this work. We're gonna make this work. So yeah, I'm going to show you what I've done so far. I'm so glad you guys are here. It's going to take me a minute to get to it because I had it all set up to show you with my phone. So let me get this all situated. I hope everyone is having a great night. Mary Lou, welcome, welcome. Hey, Monday, good to see you. Hey, Chaotic. Hey, Katrina. Mickey Sunshine. Oh, Mary Lou's ready. I want to know what you are eating and what you're drinking. Hey, Jill. Great to see you. Okay, I'm going to move you for just a minute because I'm pulling the diamond painting out from underneath you. All right, so this is what I've been working on during our spring fling. Yes, aren't they adorable? Oh, Mary Lou, oranges sound wonderful. Yes. So, hey, Cindy Lee. Hey, Fairy Tale. Yes. So, I have thoroughly enjoyed. Look at that sparkle. Oh my goodness. So what I have done so far is in this flower. Hold this up for you. I have jellies, I have ABs, I have some crystals. In the bee, I have gunmetal here. And in his face, I have some ABs mixed in. And then for the wings, it's sticky. Ooh, ooh, ooh. For the wings, I've been doing some ABs as well. And then I'm working on the bee up here. So absolutely adorable. Yay, Stacy, you made it. Hey, Pizza, good to see you. Hey, Lethal Lovely, I'm so glad you're here. Hey, Rosalind, welcome, welcome. So yes, this is what I'm working on. I do want to tell you, if you do want to check out, they just, TSA just released an Earth Day. Okay, I'm going to move you again so it can go underneath you. Ha ha ha, that's what she said. All right, just a second. Ooh, here you go, here you go. All right, you guys okay? Everyone buckled in? Yes, so, put my light pad back in, get this party started. Do, 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 do. Right, Berta? Ouch. I miss Yvonne. Yvonne, I used to always do earthquakes with her when I would accidentally hit. See, I have this. You guys normally sit on this, all right? It's called a gooseneck, and it's hooked right here. You guys get to see all my stuff. It's hooked up here, and then I can move it around, and you guys sit on it. All right, so you're in it. That's what everyone. Hey, Amelia, good to see you. Hey, Melanie, I'm glad you're here. Yes, so what I did today at work during my lunch break is I was moderating one of the groups I'm in, and I thought, oh, I'll set up the live, and I set it up through my work computer. Yeah, Yvonne. There's Yvonne. I was just telling how every time I would bump it, it was like earthquake for Yvonne. Here, what am I looking for? I'm looking for my gunmetal. There's little ears. Bees have ears, right? Hey, Shay, I'm so glad you made it. Good to see you. Hey, Satya. Hey, Angela. Be looking for the email this weekend for your gift. I will be emailing that this weekend. I want to thank everybody for their patience. I can't really do much. Hey, nice day, except on the weekends. My morning sickness is just like, oh, yes, they have ears. Remember we talked, I don't know if it was you, Yvonne, but we talked about how they have feet and ears. And we didn't think bees had feet and ears. But look, aren't those like little ears? They're not antennas. And then here's like the little paws. So they're like bee buddies. That's what this is called. Hey Nadine, good to see you. Hey Tinker Tink Tink. So yeah, I think they're bee bears. There you go, right? So I set up the YouTube live at work from my work computer, but I guess if you do it from a computer, it doesn't let you go and do it from your phone. Hey Rebecca, so glad to see you. Welcome, welcome. Bee kittens. Oh, yes. I don't know. I just didn't know bees had paws, but Eric Proctor, we all met him. He just has a great, I don't know, imagination. So these bees have ears and paws. Oh, yes. So today, the exciting news today is we went and we Stacy tried to escape. Stacy, duck under the covers. Tinker Tank's on her way. Today we had our ultrasound. 18 weeks and 2 days. Everything looks good, but baby is standing up. Like right below my stomach is baby's head, and right on my kidneys is baby's feet, straight up and down, and facing my spine. So they only were able to get about 20 out of the 50 pictures that they were looking for. But everything they took measurements of, everything looks normal, heartbeat's great. But yeah, he did not want to show his face at all. We had to stop the ultrasound. She's like, jump up and down, do some twist, walk around. She's like jiggling my belly. I'm like, excuse me, my belly already jiggles on its own. You don't need to jiggle it as well. She's like, wake up, wake up. And she's like, bumping my belly with the little ultrasound tool. I'm like, you gotta warn me before you do that. Oh my gosh. You want to talk about earthquake, right? But I said, I can't really eat a lot in the mornings. And it was a morning appointment. I said, it's probably sleeping. I just took a warm, hot shower. It's in the morning. I haven't had any like orange juice or anything to eat yet. So there's no like my blood sugar, not dangerously low or anything, but I just, hadn't gotten my metabolism started. Yeah, I'm probably talking too fast and my lips didn't enunciate. So maybe it sounded like balls, but it meant to be paws. Oh no, Rebecca, you've been hit. I know, I saw a picture and I was like, oh man. Definitely. I thought of you when you said you just wanted a shower. Um, oh, I'm so glad you're working on your mermaid and magic piece, Satya. That's okay. You enjoy it. It's okay if you're not as quick as others. It's not a race. But I was like, I thought of you, Rebecca, because Beth from Shine Like a Diamond, she when she has her pick line in, she talks about this. The the nurse gave her it's called Man in a Bag, and so it's this big thing that's supposed to go over her arm and everything, so she can go into the shower and it won't get her pick line wet. So what was funny is as soon as you said like you just wanted a shower, I was like, oh, you need the Man in the Bag. Because on the front, it actually has like this man without a shirt on, and he's like this buff man, and I was like, that's what Rebecca needs. Oh, well, Crashly, I actually had Taco Bell. Tim came to the ultrasound with me today, and then he dropped me off at work because the ultrasound like went. I didn't realize they said it could take up to 2 hours. So with an 8:50 appointment, I thought I would be able to be at work by 11. So send me a man in a bag. Exactly. Um, you can pinch him with your pincher. You can be like, "Woo, kushoo." um, but I almost didn't make my 11 o'clock appointment at work with my client. So he dropped me off at work, which meant I didn't have a car. So he needed to come pick me up. Um, so when he picked me up, I was like, I'm hungry. I really want Taco Bell. So we went and got Taco Bell. Oh, thanks, Robert. Remind me, I have a funny story about drinks. So we got Taco Bell. I thought of you, Ashley. The Taco Bell tasted really good going down. And then I took a nap. And then I still had 2.5 hours left. I had to work because I went home early. Hey, Life with Lindsay, good to see you. I'm loving your lives over on Instagram. It's helping me. You and Rebecca help me when you do lives on Instagram actually like learn Instagram more. I'm trying. I'm old school. I'm trying to learn. And hey Cheryl. So we got I came home, ate it. Lydia came home right from school, and so we all kind of had a super early dinner because they were going to one of her friends' soccer games. And so I laid down, got up to do some case noting to get my hours in, and oh my gosh, it was like baby Roberts does not like Taco Bell. Like no. So he's like, no. And I'm just, yeah. So I have my saltines here. I have stock in saltines, or I need to buy stock in them. I also have a baby Sprite. We call these little baby Sprites because they're the smaller versions. And yeah. So I joked, I have this group of friends that I'm in a group with, and I joked with them. Tia's in that. Hey Tia. And I joked with them. I was like, hey guys, I know what the name of the baby is gonna be. So I'm gonna type it in chat and you tell me if you figure out my clever joke, okay? So I'll put in our family, we have a tradition, hey Tima, where we have two middle names. So Lydia has two middle names, Tim has two middle names, Tim's brother has two middle names, all Tim's brothers' kids have two middle names. So it's been difficult to figure out what three names have a good cadence to go with Robert's. So I came up with this one. Okay, so let me try to type it in. Okay. Sorry guys, if you're just coming in, I'm trying to type something in and I don't have my glasses on. So I don't want to accidentally. Okay, so you guys have to figure out if you get how clever I am as to what his name is. Tia said I needed to be committed after she saw this. I need to put my feet up and yeah, just not pick out names. Okay, so pizza, the drink thing. I clicked on one of those. Yeah, this is how I got into diamond painting is by clicking on a Facebook ad. Yeah. Don't click on Facebook ads, but there was this one of those articles that they're like 37 reasons to, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. So this one had to do with Aldi's. There you go, fairy tale. You guys got it. Good job. So I was looking, it was like 52 things you have to buy from Aldi's. And one of them was one of those, those frozen pops that you get for kiddos, and we like to steal them too. They're basically Kool-Aid and plastic, and you freeze them. And then you have like 15 of them because you're so warm, and then you get really sick. Aldi's has adult versions. So they actually they have 6% alcohol in them. So you can have grape flavor, you can have apple, lime, all these different flavors. I think there's like 5 or 6. And I was like, dang it, I'm pregnant. I was like, that sounds so good. I'll be taking those to work. I'll be like, these are just popsicles. What are you talking about? They'd be like, Jen, what are you doing? Yeah, so I had Tia laughing. The name I came up with was B-O, yeah. So it spells boy Roberts. Yes, yes. Don't worry. I'm not solely the one in charge of picking out the name. It does have to go through my husband as well. And when we pick out the name, we're not going to tell anybody until the baby is born. So, not even besties. Sorry, besties. Not even my parents are going to know the name. That's what we did with Lydia. After she was born, we did this meet your granddaughter, Lydia Roberts. So, so yeah. Anyway, Aunt Crashly rocks. So yeah. Whew. So this week's been crazy. Like most of my clients canceled and they were for like random, hey dreamer, good to see you. Random moments, reasons, and it's just been crazy. And what happens when my clients cancel, for you to use those of you who don't know, I'm a mental health, like a therapist. And so what's really hard is you prep, right? So you read the case notes from the session before. You're going to like kind of think in your head. I always let the client drive the session. Like, what are they most concerned about? What are they worried about? But yet we're also working on like, anxiety. It's not just the crisis of the week, right? And so I know, Tia, I'm so sorry. um, I do take all of your input seriously, though. So you prep and then you wait and you wait and you wait, and then you don't find out about the cancellation because my clients don't speak English and there's usually different issues going on. So I don't find out till about 15 minutes into the session because I take that full 15 minutes trying to figure out where my client is. And then you're like, well, now I only have, 40 minutes left before my next client or my next meeting. What am I going to do? See, it's just, yeah. So that kind of, it doesn't stress me out, but it wears me down, like mentally, brain wise, because I'm flipping back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Anthony Christopher is a lot like little sis. I'm still leaning towards Lyle. She gave me the Horrible Association. I love it. Yeah. Oh my goodness. Robert Roberts. Yeah, I was gonna joke because my father-in-law's name is Richard. So you know how some people do like Richard Williams, etc. I was like, okay, what if we did like 4 R's in a row? I would not do that to our son. We also thought about coming up with fun things. Like we didn't even realize till after we picked out Lydia's name that her initials spell lab. So LAB. So we're like, okay, let's pick out some fun thing initial wise and then attach names to it. His initials are right. Oh, just take his lunch money now, right? Pizza, right? I agree. I agree. Crazy. But so this week was interesting. We survived it. We got through it. Robert, Bob, Bobby, Roberts. Exactly, Berta. Something like that. You're trying to get a Berta in there. See, Robert is kind of like Berta. Yeah. So that was there was not much to talk about my week. I did go a little crazy because Jenny, the Uncrafty Crafter, did a pop-up live on Wednesday, and I was laying in bed going, is tomorrow Friday? Like, is tomorrow Friday? I swear tomorrow's Thursday, but this week has felt so long that maybe it is Friday. And so I'm like chit-chatting with the group, like you guys are with me. And then all of a sudden, I'm like, she goes, yeah, I'm just doing this like random pop-up live on Wednesday. I'll still be live tomorrow on Thursday. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm not going crazy. Thank goodness. Thank goodness. Right. So yeah, don't do that to me, peeps. You're confusing me. I'd be like, what? One of these days I'm gonna really not know what day it is. Goodness. So tomorrow, my husband and my daughter are spending a lot of the day reffing for soccer. She gets mad and tries to yell at him. It will sound like she stutters. That's funny. So tomorrow I'm going to be doing some like retreat decorating. I've got to do some painting and, a couple things like that to get ready for the retreat. So I plan on doing that and getting the nursery right now is kind of the setup for the retreat. So I got to get some plastic Rubbermaid bins in there and organize everything by class and do checklists. So I make sure we've got everything. So yes. No, it's not Thursday. It's Deborah Day. Dear Bra Day? I don't get it, Tia. I don't get it. Aiden and everything that rhymes with it has been super popular, right? Fairy tale, I get it. Since craft hangout opportunity, TIUN. Yeah, I will be doing some stuff tomorrow, some painting and some organizing, etc., etc. So that's my plan. But I always like planning and then I get too tired or I get sick or something like that. So we'll see. Best laid plans, right? I try. Oh goodness, I try. Yes, Robert. Well, see, it's if I could stay up past 9 o'clock, I would do some Friday nights as well. But lately, right after the live, I go sit with my family for a little bit and then I go straight to bed. So you guys are special on Fridays because I actually stay up past 9 o'clock for you. I don't even do that for my family. Yes, Tia sent a love message today. He really liked that. She did the equivalent of pinching his cheeks and saying ooh and ah a couple times. So that was really sweet of her. I'm a sub and I have at least one. Oh yeah, I get it. We I think we were going to do Aiden Jacob if Lydia was a boy. But then we found out at like 6 or 7 months pregnant she was a girl. So that was before Aiden was like a huge popular name. It was just starting to become popular and we didn't know it was popular. We still had the old school baby book when she was born we were looking at. Tia agrees with D-Clan. Am I pronouncing it right? I feel like I'm not getting it. Like it's over my head. I don't know. I don't know what she does to make you cry. Yeah, so we liked Aiden Jacob a lot. And Tim liked the fact that it was like AJ because he's always wanted something like TJ, AJ, something like that. We're not doing Aiden. No, we're not doing Aiden. Lydia's like, we're not doing it. I was like, no. Just talking about what we were going to do with Lydia. Declan. Okay. Okay. Sorry. I'm bad. Declan. Declan. See, that's why I can't name our son that, because I would like call it the wrong thing. I'd be like, look, here's our son, Declan. They'd be like, what? What? Wait, today I thought was my uncle's birthday because that's what I had in my calendar, but it's wrong and my husband had it right. But I called him right before the live and he's like, well, my birthday's tomorrow, but thank you for calling. I was like, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. At least I called. Gotta give him goals. Hey, Robin! Unconvert clanners. Right, Crashly? We're gonna declan. Declan. I declan you. Anyway. I'm probably swearing and don't even know it. Probably swearing and don't even know it. Don't even know it. Okay. What? Okay, his little ears are almost done. It's almost like declare. I declare. I have a dream. A Ron video. I'm telling you guys. I'm telling you. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. All right. So I don't know if you guys are wanting to have some fun tonight, but we do have a giveaway. We have 2 giveaways tonight. This collab is for just celebrating spring, right? It's just anything spring-like or hanging out with me, different things like that. I'm trying to find the other. Guys, my place is a mess. My place is a mess. I have to send out last week's tomorrow. Again, everything happens on the weekends. So let's see here. We have everlasting tips. And we have Madwood turning beeswax. Beeswax. So one of the beeswaxes that are going to be given away are in this tin container. And one of them is a smaller version that's in the rose, as a rose. So I'm trying to find, yeah, here it is. I was like, it's hiding. So the one that I'm giving away is in the tin, and the one that Lizzie gets to give away is in this beautiful flower shape. And it's wax that's made, special shaped beeswax for diamond painters with style. And we are so gracious. It's from the Madwood wood turning. Absolutely love it. The link is down in the description. They also post amazing things. Hey, Mindy. Over on Instagram. I follow them. They have amazing pens. I need to buy one of those pens, but I'm very particular now that I have a lot of pens. I'm looking for a pearl pen. Like, I would love a pearlized, it looks like this, but it's a pearl color, right? A creamy color with either flake like gold or this copper. I think would be beautiful. Hey, AK Rose, good to see you. I'm so glad you made it. But I have so many amazing pens that I'm very particular now. This one is my favorite. And then I love this one. So I have a lot of green. I got this one I really like. This is from Patriotic Team. And then I have this blue one. I have a red one that's like this, and I need to find it because it's one of my favorites as well. I have a pink one. I have a couple I'm willing to destash. Like this one. I can't even remember where I got it, but I'm willing to destash it. I love the colors, but it doesn't fit well in my hand for my arthritis. So I thought about destashing that one. Thought about destashing this one. Do I destash or do I give them away as prizes? I really like this one. This is also from Patriotic Team. Here's my purple one. Yeah, so I don't know like if I should do, and then this one I used for a long time because green's my favorite color. I would give these away in a heartbeat, but I don't know if people like this one I've used a lot. There's nothing wrong with it. But I want to get particular, like down to just what I'm doing. Right, Roslyn, I didn't know if people would be okay with me giving away prizes of pens I've already, like, I haven't used this one at all, and I haven't used this one at all, but I have used this one. So I thought, do I destash them or do I give them away? Because I don't know what people would think about getting a, I don't want to call it second hand because it's not really. Anyway, so that's why I haven't given them away yet. But I would love, if there's somebody out there who, I need to ask Elizabeth Ensley if she, I don't know, makes a blank. But I would love this like pearlized, it's cream, but it's like that pearly feel to it. And then I would love like copper or gold in it. Just give them to me. Oh. Tia, would you use it? Look how many pens you have. These are just my acrylics. I have a whole bunch of, other pens that are clay pens. So, yeah. So this is what we're giving away. Let's see. I have to look. All right. Yep, this one. So we are giving away, she sent me 4 tips. All right. So what's going to happen is the person who wins, we're going to give 2 of the tips away. These are everlasting tips. We're going to give 2 of them away for my channel, and we're going to give 2 of them away for Lizzie's channel. So you'll get 2 out of the 4, right? And she has a straightener. This one I think is a 7-placer, a 3-placer, and a single placer. So what I'm going to do is the winner will get to pick 2 out of the 4 here, and then the other 2 will be given away on Lizzie's channel. Okay, so that's how we're going to do it. And then we also have the wax. So we have 2 giveaways tonight. So yeah, let's give away one thing now, right? One thing now. Let's do the wax. Okay, so we're going to do the wax. And how we're going to give this away is, let me see here. Let's see. All right, Ashley's already sending me. Ashley, are you sending me a number? Thank you. I was gonna ask. All right. So Ashley sent me a number. It's gonna be a number between 1 and 100. And I'm gonna hit start in the menu. I was thinking, Ashley, like, do you want the wax or not? Because I wasn't gonna ask you to pick a number if you wanted it. So thank you. Thank you. You read my mind. You read my mind. We finish each other's sentences sometimes. It's scary. It's scary. Okay, so I'm going to hit start in just a minute, and you're going to pick a number between 1 and 100 once you see the start. And then it's going to be the closest without going over. And then I'm going to give you a couple seconds, and then I'll hit Stop. You called her Ashley. The reason I call her Ashley instead of Crashly is because I feel like my friends, I want to show them a different level of companionship than the rest of the world. So if I know there's a name that some because she said boss earlier. If I know there's a you by a name on a personal level, I like to call you that, or I try to call you that more because I feel like that kinship is there. So if you want me to call you something different, let me know. So yes, anyway, back to start. Whoo, brain everywhere. So I'm hitting start. You guys have put it in there. Yeah, exactly, Tia. So put it in there. 1 to 100, and the closest without going over gets the prize. And we're doing it for this beautiful wax. Now, if I accidentally send you the pink one because I have pregnancy brain, they are identical. I'm sorry. So, but I think it's a 10. I'm not opening it because they're beautifully packaged, but it sounds like it's a 10, and it's got some wax in it. Do, do, do. 1 in 100, the closest without going over. Dun, 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 dun. Give you some more time as we chew the fat together. Another thing I hope to do tomorrow is do a couple unboxings. I had a dream. Oh my gosh, my pregnancy dreams are crazy. So I had this dream that I did an unboxing, and I did it at our dining room table because my space right now is so chaotic. Trying to do unboxing, I'd like knock everything over. And then I'd have to buy a whole bunch of new sparklers and everything because all my drills would be on the floor. So I had this dream that I did an unboxing at my dining room table, and I sat there and I was like, seriously, we have a discussion that we have to address something that has taken months for me to get enough courage to address with you guys. And I'm like talking about this in my dream. Like, I know it's a dream, but it's happening. And then I turn the camera, and there's this stack of like 30 boxes that's like, I have a problem, and we're going to unbox the problem today. Oh my gosh. I'm like, oh, that would be the worst unboxing video ever. Ever. I won't do that to you guys. I promise. All right. So I'm going to put stop in and give it a second or two because of the delay. Okay. All right. The number we had was 47. 47. So the closest without going over, I'm so sorry, Nadine. She had 48. Okay. Narita's at 45. Anybody closer? Yes, Lisa. That's why you're Aunt Lisa. Think it's Narita. So Narita, I have your address. Is it the same? So you therapized yourself in your dream. Exactly. You haven't moved, right, Narita? So I'm going to write your name down so I don't have to rewatch my video. See, here's my turtle. It's what I drew with Eric Proctor. You know, if anybody wants the turtle. When I was pregnant, I had a dream my boss was chasing me in the woods with a machete and trying to murder me. I woke up and totally freaked out. Oh no. Oh no, Narita. I would be freaking out too. So I will get that. I'm getting last week's prizes, and I'll get Narita. I'll get that in the mail to you tomorrow too. He's a cutie, that smiling turtle. I know he's a cutie. I wish I could auction him off. Right? I could auction him, except it has like who the winners were from the last time. But I could like cut it into a circle and like auction off my Ninja Turtle. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. What was it, like Turtle Power? Something like that. I don't know. Didn't see your name popped up when I was trying to tag someone. I had a dream that Nora came out as a Reese's peanut butter cup and I couldn't resist eating her. So I did, of course. And that's pregnant all over again. Turtle in a half shell. Thank you, Crashly. Turtle in a half shell. Turtle power. Oh my goodness. I grew up with the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, He-Man, She-Ra, Rainbow Bright, Care Bears, Strawberry Shortcake, Transformers, Inspector Gadget. Oh my gosh, who was that like furball guy? Let me see. I'll draw him because I don't know who he was. He had this big stick. He was on like Saturday morning cartoons. I don't know. I used to watch him all the time. This is horrible, guys. This is horrible. This is a horrible rendition of him. Oh my goodness. Okay. Here's his hand. Here's his big stick. Like, do you guys remember him? Who was he? I wasn't into Thundercats. Do you guys? Oh man. He was more rounded. Oh, and Yogi Bear. Captain Caveman. Thank you. Thank you. Captain Caveman. Oh my gosh. I watched him too. Yogi Bear. All that kind of stuff. It's crazy. Cousin She-Ra reboot was super. I didn't see the She-Ra reboot. I'm kind of out of touch with cartoons now. Thank you, Tia. Oh my goodness. Oh, you're so kind to me. You're so kind. Oh, I was gonna go into graphic design. I was 2.5 years into it, and just I had to go to an art class. And the first art class I did okay. We were drawing like inanimate objects or coming up with different techniques of how to use pencils and shading and paints, and we weren't really doing specific things for the first class. And then the second class, I forget, I kind of muddled through it but didn't love it. And then the third art class I had to take was portraits. I was like, heck no, I'm out of here. And I switched to psychology. Switched to psychology because I'm not an artist. I'm not an artist. So, anyway, I can't come up with things from scratch. Like if you gave me a photo, I could try to draw it and you would at least know what it was. But in my head, I can't come up with things from scratch. It's not how it works. I need some structure. And in graphic design, you have to come up with things from scratch. They're like, here's an idea. Here's what we want to do. You make it happen. And I'm like, I can't make it happen. I can't make it happen. So that's where we're at. His little ears are almost done, people. Almost done. My brother loved Thundercats and had the action. So action figures and their castle, their eyes glowed red. Ooh, I don't think I'd like red eyes. Red eyes scare me. Anything with red eyes, whew, I have nightmares. Nightmares. I remembered I was around 5 years old and we went to my aunt's house. Now, I'm originally from Ohio, and my aunt lived in the Pontiac, Michigan area. I believe it was Pontiac. And so we would drive up once or twice a year and stay at their house. And I was about 5, and they decided to watch this movie. And I didn't know what it was called, but now I know it was RoboCop. And I love Transformers, right? So I was like, they told me it was a movie about robots. And I was like, I want to see the movie. And they're like, no, it's an adult movie. It'll be scary. And they're like, but there's a good robot at the end, and we'll wake you up. Now, I don't know if they were trying to just get me to sleep and then not come get me. I don't know. I haven't had this discussion with my parents. But I would come out like every 5 minutes, because 5 minutes to a 5-year-old feels like an hour. Is it the end of the movie yet? Is it end of the movie yet? They're like, no, go back to bed. We will get you. So finally, I hid. Like, I snuck out and I hid behind the couch and I watched the movie. And it was towards the end. And one of the robots, the bad robot, could see through walls, see through everything. And it was the scene where he's like getting really evil and chasing everybody down. And so I'm watching this robot, and nobody could escape him because he could see through everything, and he could like cut through things and shoot things. And oh my gosh, I had nightmares for like 2 years after that. And I thought we lived at my grandmother's house while they were saving up for a house. And I would need to go to the bathroom in the middle of the night. And my grandmother had a shower curtain. And I swore the robot lived behind the shower curtain. So I would go in, I would turn on the light, I would rip open the shower curtain to see if there was a robot there. And then I could go to the bathroom and then go back to bed. And I don't think the robot had red eyes, but in my head, the robot had red eyes. And so I don't know. Red eyes freak me out. Freak me out. Yeah, you guys, I don't know if you guys wanted to hear that story or not, but that's a story from my childhood. So, kids, if you're listening, do not go sneak and watch scary movies. They could hurt you. That's why when Ashley was telling me, or Crashly, how Nora was into zombies, I'm like, what? I'd be scared to death at her age of zombies. Nothing wrong with it. I just was like, I'm a scaredy cat. I'm a scaredy cat. So, yeah. All right. Well, I guess that story people didn't like, because now we're down to 34 people in chat. Oh well. So we're gonna give away the everlasting tips, but we're gonna give it away in a way that hashtag replay can get it as well. Where one of the tips fell out. No, I put it away. See, I put it away. Put it away. Okay, come on. Okay. So what I'm gonna do is the person who wins this will get to pick from 2 out of the 4 of these. And then the second winner will be from Lizzie's channel, and they'll get the remaining 2. All right. So I'm doing it so if you are watching this on replay, you can also have a chance to win this. But here we go. When we're done tonight, refresh the screen. Don't leave YouTube yet. It takes 30 seconds to do this. Refresh the screen, and then because it'll now be a video versus a live, you can do a comment down below. Comment down below what craft project you are working on this weekend. Okay? And if you're not working on a craft project, but you're doing like gardening or painting or something. What is, or even just relaxing, what is the project you're working on this weekend? So that's what you're going to do when this live is over. Refresh real quick before you forget, before you leave, and make that comment. If you're on replay, then, you can answer that question as well. Next Friday is the last Friday of the collab. I think we have one more giveaway and then the grand prize. So to win the grand prize, to win the little prizes, you do not have to participate in the actual collab. To win the grand prize, you do have to have started a new start March 15th, I believe it was, and have at least 50% of it done by April 30th. So that's where we're at with that. So I'm going to end a little bit early. I'm kind of exhausted. It looks like chat. People are going down or finding things to do. And so I'm just going to let you guys go for the weekend. But I do hope that I get some videos up this weekend. But I am so excited that you're here. Thank you so, so much. No, Roslyn, you do not need to fill out an exit form. This is a very chill collab. If you are the grand prize winner, we have DP with Sparklers is sponsoring a $50 gift card, and Treasure Studios Art is sponsoring a Your Choice diamond painting. So, what we will ask is if you are the grand prize winner, that you will email us a picture of your kit up and of your 50% or more. All right. Well, you guys have a great night. I love you all. Thank you for spending it with me. I hope you have a blessed weekend, and I will see you soon. Bye-bye.